You know that sinking feeling when you walk away from a chat with a friend, coworker, or even a stranger, and something just feels off, like the conversation didn't land right, but you can't quite figure out why. We've all been there, wanting to connect, to be that person others love talking to, but sometimes, without even realizing it, we're the ones making things awkward or tense. Let's get real for a second. Nobody sets out to mess up a conversation. But the truth is, we all carry habits that can quietly sabotage those moments of connection. The good news? You can change that, and I'm here to show you how. Okay, before we start the video, I want to ask you this question. Please answer this question in the comment section before watching this video. Imagine this. Your best friend calls you, voice shaky, and says, "I totally bombed my big work presentation today. I forgot my lines, my slides crashed, and I looked like a complete idiot in front of my boss." Your heart goes out to them, and you want to say something to make it better. So what's your move? Do you say, "Oh, come on, I'm sure it wasn't that bad"? Or maybe, "Why didn't you practice more?" Or do you have a totally different response? You've got options. Pick one and tell me in the comments below what you'd say. I'm dying to know. Okay, now, we're diving into 9 toxic things you do in conversations without realizing. Those sneaky habits that can turn a heart-to-heart into a total disconnect. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll have the tools to make every conversation feel like a warm hug instead of a cold shoulder. Let's do this. Number 1, jumping to fix their problem. When someone shares a struggle like, "I'm so stressed about money right now," it's tempting to swoop in with solutions. Have you tried budgeting? Or maybe get a side hustle. You're just trying to help, right? But here's the thing. Sometimes people don't need a hero with a plan. They just need someone to hear them. Offering quick fixes can feel like you're brushing off their pain, like it's no big deal. Instead, try saying, "Man, that sounds really heavy. Want to talk more about it?" It's like offering a hand to hold instead of a toolbox. A young heart wants to solve the world's problems. A wise one learns to listen through them. Number 2, stealing the spotlight. You've probably done this. I know I have. Your friend's venting about a bad day, and you chime in with, "Oh, that's nothing. Let me tell you about my day." It feels like bonding, but it can leave them feeling like their story doesn't matter. Before you share your own tale, pause and ask yourself, is this about them or is it about me? Give them the stage first. Let them finish their scene. Then, if it feels right, share your story to connect, not compete. Number 3, drowning them in questions. Curiosity is awesome, but firing off questions like you're in an interrogation room, "What happened next? Why'd you do that? How'd they react?" can make someone clam up. It's overwhelming, like they're on trial. Instead, try reflecting back what they said. "Wow, that sounds like it hit you hard. How are you holding up?" It's like giving them a soft landing instead of a cross-examination. Number 4, brushing off their feelings. When someone says, "I'm so nervous about this exam," and you respond with, "You'll be fine, don't worry." It might seem supportive, but it can feel like you're dismissing their emotions. It's like telling them their fears aren't valid. Instead, lean into their feelings. "That sounds really nerve-wracking. What's got you the most worried?" It shows you're in their corner, not waving away their storm. Number 5, judging in disguise. You might think you're being helpful when you say, "Well, if you just stood up for yourself, this wouldn't have happened." But ouch, that lands like a punch, not advice. It's criticism dressed up as wisdom. Try flipping it to something open-ended. "That sounds frustrating. What do you think you'll do next?" It keeps the door open for them to explore without feeling attacked. Number 6, labeling their emotions. Ever said, "You're just overreacting," or "You sound super depressed"? You might feel like you're naming what's going on, but it can make them feel like a specimen under a microscope. It's like you're boxing them into a diagnosis instead of letting them tell their story. Next time, ask, "What's it feeling like for you right now?" It's an invitation, not a label. Number 7, overloading with positivity, saying stuff like, "You're the best at everything," or "You're literally perfect." Sounds sweet, but it can put crazy pressure on someone to always live up to that hype. It's like setting them up to disappoint you. Instead, zero in on something specific. I love how you kept your cool in that meeting. It's grounded, real, and makes them feel seen for what they did, not some impossible version of who they are. Number 8, reaching with shoulds. You should just move on. You shouldn't let it get to you. These phrases sound like guidance, but they often feel like a lecture. They're rules, not support. Swap them for something collaborative. Have you thought about what might help you feel better? It's like walking beside them instead of pointing the way. Number 9, arguing with facts. When someone's upset, like, "I'm so mad at my sister for ignoring me," and you hit back with, "But she's been super busy lately," you're missing the mark. Feelings don't care about logic. They just are. Instead of debating, try. Ugh, that must feel so hurtful. It's like holding space for their heart instead of schooling their head. As the poet Rumi once said, beyond the ideas of right and wrong, there's a field. Meet them there. These habits, they sneak into our conversations because we care. We want to help, to relate, to make things better. But good intentions don't always mean good impact. The secret to better conversations is simple. Listen more than you fix. Feel more than you explain. Connect more than you correct. Ask yourself mid-chat, am I really hearing them? Am I here for them? Or am I trying to be the star? Small shifts like these can turn a shaky talk into a moment that sticks with someone for years. So, what about you? Which of these habits have you caught yourself doing? Or maybe you've been on the receiving end of one. Tell me about it in the comments. I read every single one. If this video hit home, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss a video. If you loved this, you've got to check out my last one, What Your Favorite Color Says About You. It's a fun deep dive into the psychology of your style. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Let's keep building conversations that lift each other up. I'll see you in the next one.